Hey everybody, John Reap here, and you're about to watch and or listen to episode 45 of Country-ish. And we have a ruthless show for you today. Actor John Cho zooms into the show. We play another round of How Much Is That Screen Actors Guild Residual Check. Also, there's a marriage proposal on the show and some COBRA KAI talk. I'll go get it.
Just a country boy, and he's making it good. He was Jaws underdog, dressed in overalls, living next to the woods. He liked to eat the sushi, but he don't even feast. Not so much a country boy, it's more like he's country-ish. Moved out of his dream and headed for Southern Cal. Wound up in TV and film, making popsicle proud. Now this country boy is back with his family. Got himself a podcast, he knows it'll last, cause he's in Hickory.
That's right. I am in Hickory, and I'm happy about it. Look how happy I am. Look at that. I'm so happy. I hope you're happy, healthy, safe, and sound wherever you are. I want to say what up to my bumpkins. Those are the loyal followers and my Patreon supporters. We got a new one. We'll get to him right now. Jacob Wheat. Shout out. Everybody clap. Jacob Wheat, welcome to the support page on Patreon. We got a busy show today, lots to do. Let's get right to, I'll just give you a quick tease. Residual checks, John Cho, and a big surprise coming up. I think I can say what it is because this person, they're not listening. There's going to be a marriage proposal on this podcast. A marriage proposal. And
yes or no? That's the only answer.
Yes or no. Because the phone lines are going to open up here in 20 minutes. Let's do a quick catch up. Why are we dressed as COBRA KAI people, Stamos? Wait a minute. I got to introduce you. Sitting right, I'm not alone, guys, when I do my podcast. All right. I got my good friends from Hickory here with me. I have one at a time, so it's more intimate. Sitting at my 143. He's a very good-looking man, all right? He's humble and good-looking. That's what drives the ladies crazy. He's kind of famous, too. Well, his brother's famous. Perhaps you've heard of John Stamos. Well, I got his little brother in here, Marcus Stamos.
I was wondering if the camera's going to switch to me.
There it is.
Yeah. Let's see it. Hey, what's going on, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to be here. Cheap labor. That's one reason you use us, right?
Yes, yeah. Well, I like to tap my natural resources, which is you and Sebastian. Funny and available.
Available. That's the big thing. We're right down the street.
That's what I need. The rest of my friends are also funny, not available.
Right.
You know. What was that? What did he do? Did you flick something?
No, I didn't touch that.
I don't know. But did we hear any of Stamos at all? He hasn't said much. It's okay.
He wasn't saying anything important yet. So
No, he wasn't saying anything important.
I never do.
Anyway, thanks for coming back. Why are we dressed like this, Stamos? What's going on?
At a bachelor party weekend before last, and we dressed like this.
That's right.
A bunch of us.
So my brother is getting married again for the third time. Third time's a charm. We wish him luck. And we wanted to do something special for him, but not like too special. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And his fiance and some other of our female friends got together and did their own thing. And we thought, well, while they're out of town, we should plan something. And we did. So my buddy John Beaver said, we can use my house, his house, because his wife was going to be out of town. And so we did a surprise poker night / COBRA KAI party. And we had a good time.
Yep.
And I've got some pictures and I got some videos that we could go through. And I bought the outfits, so I thought, well, let's go ahead and wear them. Because good news, bad news. I won't be here Halloween. I just got a gig.
Good for you.
Yeah, so I won't be here to actually wear this out in Hickory anywhere. I'll be in Toledo, Ohio at the Funny Bone. Toledo, Ohio Funny Bone, 29th, 30th, 31st of October, FYI.
Good.
All right. Let's go over some highlights, some pros and cons of the Cobra Kai bachelor party. What was your favorite thing, Marcus Stamos?
That we actually got, how many of us was it? 7, 8 of us?
7 or 8 of us.
To actually dress up like this and all get together at one time. Who does that?
No, at our age, not many
Nobody.
people for a goofy reason.
Yeah.
See, this is also an interesting thing. My brother has not watched the new Netflix series called Cobra Kai that I know of. He hasn't seen it. So it's not like we didn't do this for him because he's a fan of the show. We did it because John Beaver is a fan of the show, as am I and Keith. And I think you're kind of into it now. You watched the first episode.
But I'm a big Karate Kid fan.
Karate Kid, yeah.
I look at it more as a Karate Kid thing.
Yeah. So we thought it'd be funny to do this for Jason, even though Jason doesn't like or care so much about Cobra Kai. But since he's the one getting married, we can't have him as Cobra Kai. We made him dress like Daniel-san.
Yeah.
Miyagi-Do karate.
He had to stand out.
So he was like, when bachelorette parties go out and all the girls dress up, but they leave the one girl, the bachelorette, actually dressed in white, and the rest of them are wearing other colors. That's kind of what we did for Jason. Yeah. Jason's karate gi was white. Ours was black because he's the one getting married. Yeah. And we had sake. We played poker. We played cornhole. We never got around to ordering Chinese food because John Beaver made really killer wings on the grill. Yep. And so he grilled them up, and that's all we really needed till we needed pizza, which was hilarious.
I think one of the funny things was just anticipation of him showing up. He told him to be there at a certain time, and we were all watching the window. Everybody was taking turns having their watch.
Right.
Waiting on him to pull up in the driveway because we could get him.
We were trying to surprise him.
Yeah.
See, Jason knew. Here's how it went down. I told my brother, keep that night open because we're going to do something at Beaver's house. I think we're just going to play poker.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, cool. He had no idea about us dressed up as Cobra Kai. So we wanted to surprise him. And we have video of us trying to surprise my brother. And we had a plan. Okay, the plan was Jason's going to walk in the door, and I'm going to jump out and say, strike first. And then you guys are going to go, strike hard, no mercy.
Yeah.
Like the Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
And, you'll see what happened.
Yeah, it worked out.
Yeah. But we tried to scare him.
We bum rushed him.
So, Alan, let's pull up one of the videos, and I can look at it and tell you if it's the correct one. Yeah, okay. So here we go. All right, pause it real quick. So John Beaver, this is the inside of John Beaver's house. He's got 2 dogs. The dogs don't know to hide.
No, of course not.
So they greet Jason as soon as he walks in.
And they didn't have
We told
outfits.
Jason to come on in and come down to the basement so that he would not be like, when he walked in the house, why is it quiet in here? Where are these guys? Something's up. We said, come on in, then go to the basement. Now, I didn't know he was going to stop and get ice at the ice machine, at the fridge.
Stumped you.
Stumped me. So I'm hiding in one spot. Now, you can see John Beaver, this hulk of a man, has somehow folded himself underneath this, in between like a little desk space here.
Nook, yeah.
Yeah. And you got Keith Nestor's hiding over here on this side. I'm hiding over here. You'll see how it goes.
We're scattered about.
We all have plans of what we're going to do, what kind of attack we're going to do. All right, go ahead. Here comes Jason. He doesn't see the camera. He just sees 2 dogs. Now, here's where he stumps. He comes and gets ice. This wasn't part of the plan. Immediately, here I come. All right, pause it. At this point, Jason has not seen me.
Nope.
Beaver can't see what's happening. You guys are relying on my verbal cues when to come out.
Yep.
Now, what I was hoping he would do was walk further into the room so I could get behind him. And when I snuck out and he was at the fridge, I'm like,
hung.
now I don't know what to do.
Yeah, you're hung
because
up.
as soon as he sees me, the gig is up. Yeah. And I got to go ahead and yell. So here I am, like a ninja, hiding. Stealth. He didn't hear me.
Yeah, using your skill.
By the way, at this point, still, Jason has no idea that I'm standing right there about to attack. Let me remind you, I once was a ninja. I've talked about this before. 7th, 8th grade, I was a ginger ninja.
Green belt.
I got the orange belt.
Orange is above green?
Nope. I didn't make it to green.
Oh, you didn't make it to green.
No, I tried out for green and got failed.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but I'm an orange belt, and as a ginger, that's like a black belt.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's orange.
Yeah. All right, so here, okay, go ahead, Alan. Here I am. Jason still doesn't see me. Pause it. So, unfortunately, here's our plan. Our plan was for Jason to come further into the living room so that Beaver and Keith could attack this way, and then Wes would have run out. But since he stopped here and then saw me, I had to react.
Look at your stance. Look at you.
It's okay.
It's pretty good.
I was trying to just. It's more of like, that's straight up karate. That's Kyokushinkai karate, which I took.
Never heard
like
of it.
Yellow belt in that one.
Oh.
I took, I'm a MMA. I've took multiple martial arts. Multiple martial arts.
MMA, get it.
All right, but look at Jason's face. He is totally surprised. He had no clue. I like Keith's stiff leg.
Yeah. What's he going to do with that?
Right.
That poor dog.
Well, that's why Keith got mad. He's like, why'd you go so early? You supposed to let him get in the living room. But I had to say something because he had already seen me. So, all right, go ahead and play it, Alan.
Here they come from everywhere.
COBRA KAI. You got Marty, Keith, Jason, Mark, Beaver.
What do you think about him stopping for ice? I know.
There's Keith.
I should have waited and let him walk. I got nervous.
All right. So that's the surprise. Now, Alan, let's go through some pictures. So we'll show the people the pictures. Oh, no, wait. Go to another video, actually. And I can look at it and tell you. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. So I got to tell you this, too. Since Jason had to be the Karate Kid in the white gi, and since I was ordering these online, I got the wrong size. But then I thought, well, this could be even funnier. So what I did was on Amazon, I typed in Karate Kid, gi,
Yep.
Danielson, Miyagi-Do karate, whatever. And it said Karate Kid costume, but when I saw a kid, I thought it was for kids. So when I saw the size, I didn't see adult sizes. The word adult never showed up in the ordering process.
You'd assume it was for kids anyway. I mean, come on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Isn't this all for kids?
Yeah.
So I thought, well, if I'm getting a kid's size, I got to get the biggest one.
Yeah.
So I ordered the extra large, and it's an adult extra large, and my brother's not an extra large.
No.
So, but we thought, all right, let's make him wear it, and then he will look like a kid.
He did.
And John Beaver loved it. So here's John Beaver's reaction to Jason putting on his karate gi for the first time. All right.
He ordered the wrong size, but you stitched it together. That's a child's small, dude. I thought they were youth XL or XL. Oh my God! Go get some bobby pins. Just roll them up.
Go get some Bobby pins.
Pins. He had to roll it up from the waist.
Wingham them.
All right, that's good. And then we also had a poker night situated too, right?
Yep.
So in John's, what do you call that, little dining room area, which he's building, he's slowly turning it into a billiard room. But the pool table wasn't in there yet, so we thought, well, let's use that for the poker room. And we had some tables that we brought. And we made it an Asian-themed poker night, and we called it the Dojo.
Yep.
And this video will be when we take Jason to the dojo. Okay. Now, look, he's got his Karate Kid outfit on. He looks great. Go ahead, Alan. Lead us to the, Jonathan?
You got a bow for you.
Lead us to the poker room.
But the dojo.
The dojo. You got to bow when you go to the dojo. So everybody's supposed to bow. Look, John bows. Going into the dojo.
You got it.
Jason's coming up. He's going to take a bow, I think. Yep. Hey. All right, pause it. I want you to notice the poker table that we've set up. It's at the bottom of the floor. So the table's not risen all the way. We had to sit like you would sit in a
Japanese restaurant.
Right. On pillows.
Yeah.
Cross-legged. And so we're all bowing to go in the dojo. We're getting ready to play poker tonight. Go ahead, Alan. I just wanted to show the table. And then Marty about to bow. Puts his beard down, does a bow. But watch Mark. Walks in without bowing.
No respect.
Jesus Christ, Mark. No respect. Les calls him up. What's going on? He's got a bow. Okay,
he bowed.
Comes back in. He's ready to caress it kick. Mark is the most flexible one of all of us, I think. Maybe Keith.
Yeah.
But, all right, that's good. So we had a good time.
That was great.
Doing that. Now we can just go through the pictures real quick. We did some posing photos as well. You got to do that. When someone's getting married for the third time, you got to make sure the camera's. There's Keith getting ready. This is a rehearsal. He's like, okay, so he's going to come through here.
Oh, yeah, he's laying it out.
Keith looks good in his outfit, by the way.
He does.
I think Keith might look the best. Now, here's John Beaver. How tall is he?
6 foot, probably.
About 6 foot, 6'1", crammed underneath this little tiny desk. I don't know how he did it. That's pretty good, though. So he's
Hiding
crammed
spot.
in there. Keith ready for his sweep the leg attack.
Yep.
Looks like. I love his face in this picture. It's just like nonchalant. All right, and then here we go. We've posed, gotten together. This is all the guys, Jason and Miyagi-Do.
Yep.
Now this might be one of my favorite pictures, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I put the phone on a tripod. I did the countdown, the timer. Did 10 seconds, everybody to pose, and it was going to take a bunch of photos. And I said, let's all pretend like we're attacking Jason. And everyone did, except for one guy who decided to look right at the camera.
Yeah.
And that was yours over here, Mr. Stamos.
Always posing.
What happened here? Why did you look at the camera?
I don't know. I don't remember this. And
right.
I guess I just
lots of beers that day.
Didn't want to fake fight. I didn't want to fake fight. I wanted to pose.
It looks funny though. It looks like you purposely did it, like you're staring down the camera.
Yeah. Wes did that as well though one time.
I think the next one will show Wes did it. If you show one more picture, there it is.
There it is.
Now,
Look at that.
Now Wes is decided.
He's like the kid that's taking his ball and going home. He's mad.
All right. So thank you, John Beaver, for letting us use your house. We had a good time. Lots of beers would be had. I think that's enough of that.
Yep.
It's almost 6 o'clock, and we got a lot to catch up on. We're going to get to more catching up, but first we've got. Gosh, I got 4 residual checks. And I think what I'm going to do, Stamos, and don't forget we got a live marriage proposal coming up. We've got more iTunes reviews to read. We got our yard sale was fun.
Yeah, it's good.
We're going to talk about that. And an interview with John Cho. John Cho from Harold and Kumar, Escape Guantanamo Bay. He was Harold. Asian guy, was Korean.
I think you were in that as well.
I was in that, that's the connection. That's why he's on the show. That's how we know each other. Yeah. But he's also in Star Trek, and he's also the guy in American Pie who coined the term MILF.
Really?
The first time MILF was ever said was in that film, and he's the guy who said it.
You think so? Really? That's been around forever.
I think so.
MILF? That's been around longer than that, no? Oh, he came up.
When did you? We can look up the dates. Isiah, can you Google something? Yeah. All right. I want you to look up when American Pie came out. Do you have your phone with you, Isiah? Yeah, you just use that. Type in American Pie, the release date. And I want to know, did you ever think of the word MILF before this? Probably not.
Okay.
But then again, you probably won't even know. Okay. I want you to pick. There's 4 checks here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick one of these checks, and then we'll use that one for the game. Now, I've noticed something different. I don't even know if they're all checks. Remember, sometimes I told you I get bills.
It's a bill.
Out of these 4 right here, 1, 2, 3 of them say Grin Reaper Incorporated. That's my company. One says John Reap.
Probably ought to kick that one out, huh?
That one might be a bill.
Yeah. Don't pay it. I'll pick one.
Okay, so pick. I'll shuffle them up so you don't know which is which.
I had my own one.
Oh, you already did?
I did, but too late now.
Pick one. Also, we have a gift to open from Samantha Dawn Kingston.
Oh, we don't. That's the John Reap one.
All right, just put that one aside just in case.
Okay.
For the game.
There's
so
the
this
game
is
check.
the one we're
It's-
playing
and
with.
it's the thickest.
Let me see the rest of these. We'll put these aside. This is it. Alan, do we have anybody on hold yet?
Yes, we do.
3 people. Let's get right to the game then. All right.
What is this game called again?
Oh, yeah. So here's the deal. I've done some acting in my day. You know, I did a lot of commercials. I've done some sitcoms, some TV shows, done some films. I've even done some adult films. And they have to pay you when you do that, even when you're done. It's called Residuals. And I get these checks mailed to me.
Monthly.
Yeah, pretty much. I think a lot more now that there's COVID,
People's at
and they're
home.
doing a lot more reruns
Yeah.
because they're not making new stuff as much. They're doing a lot of reruns of stuff. People are at home
Yep.
binging things. So they have to pay me for that. And we made a game out of this. And if you guess the check exactly right, I will give you the check. Closest one to the amount wins the game. If you get it exactly right, I give you the check. It's a game that we like to call
Ready?
How Much Is That Screen Actors Guild Residual Check? We're mixing
We
it
didn't
up.
rehearse that one.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and open this check. I will tell everybody watching and listening what it's for, and that may help your guess. All righty, in my hands, I do have a check. It's a check. It's not a bill. This is good news. This is for Eastbound and Down on HBO, Chapter 25, 1 episode. And this is just for video and DVD. Okay? 1 episode, video and DVD, well, and pay TV. 1 check for that amount. Stamos, you're sitting right across from me. I'm going to start with you. What is your guess?
I'll just throw a number out there. 1 episode,
Yep.
$7.78.
Very good guess.
Thank
I
you.
like that. That's
Yeah.
good.
7.78.
778.
778.
778. 7.78. The Alan Jackson is writing things down. Yes. Okay. Now, before we get to the calls, let's also ask the other guys in the studio, another celebrity, perhaps you've heard of, the Alan Jackson. I'm going to let you guess next, and then we'll get to intern Isiah.
Right. So you seem to indicate that Mark had a good guess.
I said I liked it.
Yeah, his eyes got big.
But I'm reading into it. I'm going to go $11.52.
$11.
I like that. I
That's
like
my
that
poker
look.
face.
I love that.
$11.52.
Yep.
Okay.
Lock her in.
Both of you have chosen even numbers.
Something about even numbers. It's
Fine. Just putting it out there.
it's not an even number then.
So Alan has, no, who knows?
You brought it up.
I did because I've always bring it up. All right, one more guess in studio, and then we're going to take to the phones. Let me get back. Thank you, the Alan Jackson. Intern Isiah, what is your guess?
I'm going to go $15.13.
$15.13. The Alan Jackson, can I turn up this monitor in here a little bit? Or was he far from the microphone? Could you hear him? I want to make sure it was recorded.
Yeah.
We love your voice.
Because I can barely hear it. Let me turn it up a little bit. Say something.
$15.13.
There you go. $15.13. I'm going to lock all of you in. Alan, you've recorded the guesses. This is a triple lock.
Hope they have people on the phone have more confidence than we do in you.
We'll see. Alan, let's get to the phones and let's get our first caller on the horn and see what their guess is.
All right, I'm going in the order that they've been holding.
Okay, very good.
And they should be on the line now.
Hey, John, this is Roseanne Henshaw, the chicken lady.
Roseanne, thank you for calling back. Mark, for those of you that did not hear the last episode, I'm telling you, the hardest I've laughed on this show is when Roseanne called in and did her impression of a turkey walking into a bank trying to make a withdrawal, and the chicken, who was the teller, telling her insufficient funds. One of the best things ever.
I watched it today on my lunch break, Roseanne. It's great. Hilarious.
Roseanne, that's very famous Marcus Stamos talking to you. How you doing?
Hi, I'm fine. I got a mystery sound for you.
A mystery sound. Okay, so you're going to make a sound, and we have to guess what it is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you have the floor, Roseanne.
With or without clues, depending on. Okay, it goes like this.
One more
you hear
time. Yeah, one more time.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't even know where to begin.
Wait, I'm going to guess, though. We have to think of something.
I mean, I can guess. I'll
Mark,
take
you
a
wanna
take a
guess?
shot at
Do
it.
you want a clue?
No, I'm going to take
Do you want a clue?
I'm going to take a shot at it. John can have the clue, but you're vacuum sealing something. Vacuum sealer.
Okay.
Nope.
No.
Well, then I'll take a clue.
Yep.
Okay, clue is the outside is a mineral, the inside is edible.
The outside is a mineral. The inside is edible. And it goes like...
It goes, yeah.
Wait, that is an egg frying on a frying pan.
Nope, not even close.
Damn.
It's a holiday. It's something that you would use at the holidays.
Something that you use at the holidays. Intern Isiah has been listening. Do you have a guess, Intern Isiah?
I have no clue what that sound is.
No one here does. Go ahead, Roseanne. Just tell us what it is. We got to get to this check.
It's cranberry sauce coming out of the can.
Really? I never in a million years.
You know how long we'd be here if we actually tried to get that guess?
Never would.
Wait, can I hear it again? Now I'm going to visualize cranberry sauce coming out of the can as you do it. Please go again, Roseanne.
She did a little pop-it-in on that one.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right, Roseanne. Thank you so much. Always entertaining. What is your guess of this residual check?
$12.57.
$12.57. Lock her in. You're locked in. Let's get to another caller.
Okay.
Did you write that one down, Ellen? I know you were distracted.
New one's on the line.
All right, we got a caller on the line. This is John Reap. Who am I talking to?
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Rick Sanford the Third. Dude, how are you, man?
I am fantastic.
I want to say thank you for coming to our yard sale. And thank you for the new items that you also left here. And thank you for everything.
Thank you for driving all that way.
I know. It was a pleasure
yeah.
to get to know him and his wife and hang out and play cornhole. I mean, we had a good time. We haven't talked about the yard sale yet in the podcast, but we're going to, so stay tuned for that. But while I got him on the horn right now, Rick Sanford III, what is your guess?
Well, Stamos took my answer, so
Wow.
I'm going to have to go with $9.13.
$9.13. Okay, a lot of low guesses.
Yeah, I know.
But it is one episode. So I get it. All right, lock him in. All right, the Alan Jackson. How many more callers do we have and how many should we take?
We have plenty of other callers, so we need to decide how many we want to do.
Let's do at least one more, and then we'll rifle through the callers.
Okay.
Okay.
So here we got another one on.
All right, this is John Reap. You're listening to the Countryish Podcast. Who am I talking to?
This is Shane Flint.
Shane Flint! I love it. Same people all the time.
They're going to keep trying.
But no, I love loyalty, and I'm hoping that one of these guys, these are my bumpkins that call in, and I'm hoping one of them get exactly right, because I'd love to mail this check to one of them.
Yep.
Shane Flint, you've heard all the other guesses. Any questions before you make a guess, Shane?
No, I'm going to go with, I've written down 4 different numbers, and every time I write one down, someone takes my number. So I'm going to go on the high side because I have confidence that this is a bigger check than last time. So I'm going to go with $17.47.
$17.47. Locking you in. Okay, the Alan Jackson. Thank you, Shane. I kind of want to keep going until we get a new person that we've not talked to before.
You go for another one?
So let's try one more, and then we'll wrap up this game.
Hello, Samantha.
Right, she'll be next. It'll be Samantha.
New caller on the line.
Hello, this is John Reap. Who am I talking to?
Oh, and they just hung up.
Oh, someone hung up. It was Samantha. You scared her.
Yeah, sorry.
Real
Now
smooth.
they're on the line. New caller.
Hey, this is John Reap. Who am I talking to?
This is Joe.
Joe?
Joe, yep, Joe the pizza dude.
Joe the pizza dude.
Joe the pizza dude.
Ooh.
Am I okay?
You got it.
Oh, cool. We'll take it. Thanks for calling in, Joe. Where are you calling from?
Reading, Pennsylvania.
Reading, Pennsylvania. Now, why do you go with Joe the pizza
sir.
dude? Are you trying to hide your real last name? Are you hiding from the government?
Maybe a little bit. No, I'm actually a personality at a racetrack.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, very good. All right, Joe the pizza dude. I like pizza.
For Thunder on the Hill.
Well, say it again. I talked over you.
No, that's all right. It's for Thunder on the Hill Racing Series.
Thunder on the Hill Racing
Racing
Series. Got
Yep.
you.
It's a sprint car. It's a sprint car dirt track series.
Nice. Well, I think me and the Alan Jackson have plans to go to a track locally around here pretty soon. So, very cool, man.
Awesome.
Well, you have a guess?
Gotta love it.
Of the Screen Actors Guild residual check?
I'm going to say $20.42.
$20.42. Lock in, Joe the pizza dude.
Cranberry.
You're cranberry locked. Only you and one other person got cranberry locked. Okay, the Alan Jackson.
I love it.
Let's go ahead. Everyone else who's on hold, stick tight. I'm going to say hey to you, but we're going to go ahead and wrap up the game because someone is very close. And I can't wait to reveal to you the amount of this Screen Actors Guild residual check.
But it's got to be dead on.
To win the check.
To win the check. Yeah.
Someone will win the game.
Yeah.
Because someone is closer than the rest.
Yeah.
And if you get it exactly right, you win the check. Now, I told you this was for video and DVD and pay TV. Okay? Each one has an amount, and it adds up to the number of the check.
Right.
One of the things, pay TV, and they wrote this in there, $0.00.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
I love this. The pay TV portion of this is $0.00. And there's a whole line about it.
What?
I don't know. Now, the video/DVD makes up the remainder of the check. So the whole check is just video and DVD. And after the decimal point, 98 cents.
Right?
98 cents.
Okay.
Now, everyone's scrambling. No one said 98 cents. That reveals that not one person got this check exactly right. It's a hard game. It's a tough game. No mercy.
No mercy. That's right.
The first digit on the left side of the decimal point is an odd number. It's also the number of a very famous NASCAR driver who's no longer with us.
3.
That's right. It's a number 3. That's the first number. The second number is a 9. And that's it. The check is for $39.98.
Okay.
So no one got it exactly right. Someone won the game. This is where the Alan Jackson, math whiz, comes up with the perfect algorithm and tells us. And we have to trust his math because nobody in here is smarter than Alan.
No, not at all.
No, I'm speaking on behalf of Isiah.
I've been running the numbers here constantly. With
Yes.
the calculations. I've got several computers working on it simultaneously.
Yeah, right now I'm envisioning the supercomputer from Superman 3
Right.
with Richard Pryor.
It's totally working on it right now. And by my calculations, it does appear that Joe the Pizza Dude is the winner with a bid of $20.42. That was the highest bid we had today.
Wow. Okay. Congratulations, Joe the Pizza Dude.
Joe the Pizza Dude terminated his call as soon as he finished talking, so he is
That's
no longer
okay.
on the line.
He's one of those guys that's like, I will hang up and listen off air,
Yeah.
which I don't think you can do on this show.
Why don't we tell the 3 people that are still on mute right now? I'm going to unmute them, let you say goodbye to them.
Okay, so I'm saying goodbye to Shane Flint. I'm saying goodbye to Rick Sanford III, and I'm saying goodbye to Roseanne, right?
Yep, that's it.
Thank you all for playing. I appreciate you guys playing. Joe the Pizza Dude, new guy, come in and took this check. No, he didn't take it. He just won the game. I'm keeping the check. There it is if you want to see it. That's the check right there. See it? Just so you guys know I'm not lying.
$39.98. Yep.
$39.98. So anyway, thank you all for playing. And we're going to get through.
Is Joe the Pizza Guy still on the phone?
Joe the Pizza Guy, are you still here?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Good, he is. I'm sorry. I thought
still on the line. Okay. Well, we're going to say goodbye to everyone else. Thank you all for playing. Don't forget, next week, I got 3 more checks sitting over here. But let this be a lesson. One check for one thing from Eastbound and Down. I mean, last week it was 40-something. This week it's 39. So if you're paying attention and you call in next week, keep that in mind. All righty, let's
Has
take
nothing to do with it.
Well, it's be around that number.
You think?
Don't you think?
You never know.
That's
Depends on
true.
the
You
viewership.
never know. That's why you got to play the game.
You want to say hi to a couple more callers?
All right, so I'm going to say goodbye to everybody who called in and played the game. Thank you. Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, and share, and thank for all you do. Let's say hey to whoever else is on the phone, the Alan Jackson.
2 more that have been waiting for a little bit longer.
Yeah,
That's what we talked about.
we'll get through these other ones real quick.
Here's somebody's in right now.
Hi, this is John Reap. Oh, I'm sorry, I talked over you. Who is this?
This is Brad and Becky Siebert.
Brad from where?
Wilkesboro.
Oh.
You actually did a cameo for me. 30.
Yes. Brad from, okay. But what did you say at the beginning of that? What did you give your whole name or something?
Brad and Rebecca. This is me and my wife.
Brad and Rebecca. Gotcha. That's the part I didn't understand. Well, hey, Brad and Rebecca. And you say I did a cameo for you?
Yes, sir. Remember Dirty 30?
Dirty 30. So did you just turn 30?
Actually, last year.
Oh, and so I did that for you for last year.
Yes, sir. It really caught me by surprise. Thank you.
You are certainly welcome. For those of you who don't know what Brad and Rebecca's talking about, there's an app called Cameo, and there are different people on there that you might know from movies and comedians and whatever, celebrities. I hate using that word. But if you want to make them say whatever you want to say, you can use Cameo. Go to cameo.com/John Reap. And, you got somebody that's got a birthday coming up, an anniversary or whatever. You write it, I'll say it, and you can give it as a gift. And Brad and Rebecca are here to tell you I did good, didn't I?
Oh, yeah.
It's great. Thank you.
We are big fans, by the way.
Well, thank you so much. I hate that you didn't get a chance to play the game. What was your guess going to be? Be honest.
We were actually going to guess 34-26.
Now, do we believe that? They would have won the game.
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
We really were.
Well, listen, that's a good guess, obviously. Call in next week because we're going to do this again. By the way, we're going to be going live next week. Everyone who's watching and listening to this, starting on next Tuesday, and we're all doing it Tuesdays now. Tuesdays at 8 o'clock, we're going to go live. So all of this will be on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, live, and on the podcast as well. Anyway, Brad and Rebecca, thank you for calling. Let's get, how many more people do we have on the line there? One more person, okay.
One more.
We'll get to one more person.
All right, they're on right now.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi there. Who am I talking to?
Hi. This is Christina from Joplin, Missouri.
Did you understand that?
Joplin, Missouri. I got that much.
What's your first name?
It's Chrissy.
Cressy?
Yeah.
Cressy from Joplin, Missouri?
Yes.
Oh, very good. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just having trouble understanding today. Thank you for calling in, Cressy. How did you, what was your guess going to be?
Well, I started out at a really high number, and then I dropped down to, it was actually going to be quite higher. I thought maybe you were worth a lot more.
No.
We all do.
No. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of this game is you don't know. And Cressy, I'll tell you, sometimes these checks are in like I've seen checks for a penny before, and sometimes they're up to like in the thousands. So you never know. But that's what I love. I want people to know that these residuals, a lot of people out there think, oh, he's an actor, he gets paid residuals, he's set for life. $39?
It's going to take a lot of $39 to be set.
No, not at all.
But I'm happy you called.
I've been following you for years.
Yeah? Have you seen me perform live?
Yeah.
Where?
Yes, I have. Well, I haven't seen you perform live. I'm sorry. I've seen you perform live. Well, I watched you on TV.
Got you. So you were alive, I was alive, and you were watching me. I get it.
Right. Yeah, it's been quite a while.
Well, I have
5 years, 6 years.
Since you saw me. I don't know. I don't remember when you specifically saw me,
That's
but
how long I've been watching you for.
yeah. Who knows? I'm not. I've done lots of random things that air randomly all the time, so I'm not sure exactly what you saw and when you saw it. But I'm still out there. I have a new special right now on Amazon Prime. Do you have Amazon Prime?
Yes, I do.
All right. If you go to Amazon Prime, type in the Ginger Beard Man, and you can watch me live again tonight.
Oh, okay. I'll try that.
Yeah. I'm glad you called in. Yeah, maybe I'll get a new residual check out of it. Thank you, Cressy. Keep on reaping on.
All right.
Bye.
I will. Bye-bye.
All right.
Oh,
there you go. That was nice.
Sweet Cressy.
All right. Well, folks.
We had a few other people that had hold, but we need to kind of move on. So
yeah,
catch them next time. So
that's fine. Thank you all for calling in. I appreciate it. Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, and share. And we're going to play this game again. I got 3 more checks sitting over here. So we'll play it again next week. And remember what today's amount was. And remember, if it's the same thing for the same thing, you know what I mean? Like if it's for Eastbound and Down Again for one episode, keep your guess around that. Little hint. Little helpful hint from me to you. All right, we got a lot of show to do. We have a marriage proposal that's going to come up pretty soon in the show. We also have an interview with John Cho, and we've got lots to talk about, me and Stamos. We got new iTunes reviews. Panthers won. Congratulations. And we're going to talk about our yard sale that happened. That was a lot of fun. But we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back with more country-ish after this. Hey, everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh, wait. Are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us in many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite, and all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you. All right, we are back. Thanks for coming back. We got a great show planned. Don't forget, coming up, there's going to be a marriage proposal on the show. But first, Marcus, there's a pandemic going on. Have you heard about this?
I have heard a little bit of some about it.
Corona-19?
Yep.
It's everywhere.
And 20.
19 and 20 in 2020. But a lot of people are stuck at home. Can't do a lot. I take advantage of that situation. I make them zoom into the show. In this one, we got a major celebrity this time. I mean, we've had major celebrities before, but this guy is big. He played Harold in Harold and Kumar with me. That's where I got to know this guy. He's actually in an undisclosed location because he's working on something new that we can't talk about. Okay, that part's hush-hush. But also, he was in Star Trek, the new Star Trek movies. He played Sulu, Captain Sulu, yeah. Also, he's the guy that coined MILF. Intern Isiah, did you ever look up the date on that?
Does Isiah know what that means?
Yeah, but I don't want to repeat it.
Okay, go with my question.
It came out July 9th, 1999.
Okay, so before 1999, you never said MILF.
No, you're right. I'll give you that.
This guy, well, we talk about it. Let's just go to the interview. Please welcome to the show, John Cho. All right, joining me right now via Zoom in New Zealand, the very, very talented, handsome Mr. John Cho. How are you?
Very good, my man. So glad to be here. So good to see you.
I was looking you up online before we started chatting, man. It's been a while since we talked because I think the last time I actually talked to you was at the rap party of Harold and Kumar, Escape Guantanamo Bay. God, that was forever ago. And I want to say thanks for being cool. You know, that was like one of the first films I'd ever done, and you and Cal were the nicest to me ever. And I had a blast the 2 days that I worked with you on that set, man.
Oh, dude, you're so funny. And we should shout out Missy Pyle as well.
Oh, yes, my sister wife.
But it's always fun. I always say, like, I need to get back in. I'm dying to do another comedy because the best thing about shooting comedies, and this is not new for you, but it is like a novelty for me, is just hanging out, laughing from the moment you get to work to the moment you leave. Yeah. And it's like, I honestly think it's like good for my health. Yeah. And you know, you and Missy were just laugh machines. And I just remember being in such a great mood because all we were doing was laughing. We were laughing. Oh, the only time we couldn't laugh was in front of the camera when the cameras were on.
That was tough because you got me rolling on something. Do you remember this? Okay, so we had to smoke fake weed around a dinner table, right? So it's not real weed. It's a prop weed that they give you to smoke, you know. But the guy in charge of it he's like, all right, guys, I don't know if you've ever smoked weed before, but what you're going to do today is this has no THC in it. It's going to smell like real weed. It might taste like real weed, but it will have no effect whatsoever. And we're like, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. But maybe there was some sort of like flashback in my head because you and I started laughing our butts off. That scene in my house at the dinner table, in the background, there is a gigantic pear. And
I don't know why that's making me laugh already.
But for whatever reason, I kind of looked over at you one time and I said something like, hey, do you remember Tiny Elvis, how Rob Schneider used to do Tiny Elvis on SNL? Yeah. I go, hey, John, look at that pear, man. That thing is huge.
Why did that? Why? Jokes are weird that way, man.
Yes.
It's still killing me. I'm right there with you right now. I just time traveled.
Yeah. So that was a good 8 hours of our day, doing Tiny Elvis back and forth at each other. And then I think we pointed at other things on the set. And
that pear is
and then Missy was, huh?
That's a beautiful pear. That's a beautiful pear. I'm tiny. That pear is big. Oh God, that's
good call,
stuff.
Tiny E.
Tiny E, that's right.
Right, I was just like your backup guy. You would do it. I go that's right, Tiny Elvis.
Oh God.
But I mean, that was such a blast doing that. I also want to bring something up because I love this, and I've been wanting to ask you this for a long time, and I don't know if it happened before or after Harold and Kumar, but you're the guy in American Pie that coined the word MILF.
Yeah.
Now, was that in the script or is that an improv?
That was in the script. That was definitely in the script. Had no idea. I had never heard of that term before. Yeah. And I was actually pretty shy about saying it. I was like, that's pretty vulgar. That's a mom.
Right. Right. I mean, did you have any idea that would turn into what it turned into, this weird subgenre of porn?
Zero idea. Yeah, well, as long as we're sharing audition stories, I mean, I'll tell you how I landed in that.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of my very first jobs. I was a kid. They and I got cast as in a non-speaking role.
Okay.
And I was in the choir that Chris Klein is in. He's in like a jazz choir, and I'm in the back. And I was just grateful for the work. Multiple days of work, John. Multiple days of work.
Were you already in the Screen Actors Guild, or was this getting?
I was already in the Screen Actors Guild. I had a membership. I had my membership card. Used it for discounts on frozen yogurt. That's about it. And so then we go for one of these table reads. You know how they get the whole cast together and they read through the script at a big conference table to kick off production. And I was there, and there's a bunch of actors that couldn't make it. So the casting director said, can you read this one line? Can you read that one line? Can you read this? And so I did, and, I did my best, and the director really liked me. And we shot, and at some point he goes, hey, do you want to do this other line? And it was the MILF line. And I was like, I looked at him. Okay. So I did it. And, but I just didn't know. I had done this other movie, and I thought it was, I happened to be out of the country when American Pie came out. I was shooting this other movie, and I had no idea how big it was. And I came back, and people were and I kind of forgotten about it. And people were just screaming MILF on the streets. It was, and it didn't even compute. It was very weird. It was a very early and strange taste of fame.
Yeah, it's got to be. And now, I mean, I've seen T-shirts. I mean, it's like that just took over.
It really did. You know what's weird? Well, you know what other thing is weird? At some point, a few years after that movie, it became okay. Women started referring to themselves as MILFs.
Right.
Like that was another level to me. I was like, I don't understand what's happening.
Oh yeah, you're 100% right. And at first it was a little offensive, and then they took ownership of it.
Right.
And now I've seen girls that have shirts on like that calling themselves MILFs. So
yeah,
that's
bizarre.
Great. That's just a cool thing to have like on your resume. You know, I know it's probably was weird at the time. I don't know how you feel about it, but I think it's cool.
It's cool. It's definitely it's definitely a part of culture, and it's cool. Every once in a while, you do something that's kind of in the fabric of culture. That's really exciting when something like that happens. Like that's why for me, Star Trek was so fun,
right?
Because Star Trek is just such a part already before we made that first one was already such a part of American culture. So I was like, this is cool.
Tell me a little bit about Star Trek and playing Sulu. What was that? Did you have to audition or did they just ask for you?
Yeah, no, I auditioned. Yeah. And I can't remember how many, I went in a few times, I think. And to be honest, I think there was some. I'm not Japanese, and the character is, and so I didn't know whether that would play a part. I never really got into it.
Yeah,
but it certainly was awesome. And George Takei, who played Sulu, I met with, and when I got the role, and he was beautiful to me and so generous, and I think it was important for him to publicly say, this guy's cool.
Yeah.
And to get a thumbs up from him in public really helped me out and helped the film out, I think.
Yeah. Well, you did a great job. I remember, seeing it in the big screen thinking like, oh man, I'm sitting here. I'm like so happy for you. But I'm also in my brain, I'm laughing like, look how big he is on that screen up there, man. Like I'm doing Tiny Elvis in my brain. But you did such a good job. And are they doing another one, or I don't know what's? You've done a couple already, haven't you?
Yeah, we've done 3, and I hear rumors sometimes. I'm just not sure whether it's going to come together. I think it gets harder and harder with, like Chris Pine has become a gigantic movie star in the time since, and everyone's super busy. I just don't know.
Yeah. What about Cowboy Bebop? I was looking this up. I don't know a lot about it, but it's an anime. It was an anime series, and they're making it live action.
Yeah.
For Netflix.
Through Netflix, it's a live action adaptation of a very very popular Japanese anime.
My dad is a big part of my comedy. Like a lot of the stuff I've done on stage in terms of stand up is a lot of stories about my dad. Right. And so this is what I always ask other comedians or actors when they come on, like, how was your dad any kind of influence in your life? Can you give us a good dad story? I know that your dad was a minister, right?
Yeah. What I will say is, dude, my dad is the single most. It's just every man. Like, you're just always measuring yourself to your dad. And by the way, my dad had bladder cancer a few years ago, and that was. God,
I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you. He's better now, and he had great doctors and was able to get through it, and he's now in LA. So, which is one of the reasons it's that I'm kind of bound to LA.
Yeah.
But yeah, one of the things I'll say a couple of things about my dad. Like one is he always makes me appreciate. He was born in North Korea before there was a North Korea, and then when he was a boy, the war broke out, and they were refugees and walked south and was starving, literally starving, and was so hungry they tried to eat tree bark to test it out. That's a level of suffering that I think about anytime I need it.
Yeah.
To some extent, I always think like, your life is the second half of your dad's life or your mom's life.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I think that their life is the first half of my life, I think it's anytime I'm like in some ridiculous Hollywood place, like I'm going to a premiere in a limousine, or I go, oh, the first half of my life actually started out on that as a refugee trying to eat bark, and now I'm here. It's been this planet Earth is a bizarre place.
Yeah. Puts it in perspective, keeps you grounded. That kind of, my dad, same way. My dad would say that he's sort of, he was born and raised as sort of like this small town sort of redneck kid, didn't have a lot, and anytime he'd see me on TV, he would have a little badge of honor, a little pride, He's like, well, he takes credit for it. He goes, oh, that's me. He's living through me, So I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah.
You literally came from him. Yeah, you're part of his body.
Yeah. And half the crazy stuff that he did is half my act. So I have to give him a shout out when I can, So
Yeah. He's your writer. He's your head writer.
He just didn't know it. Well, John, I won't keep you much longer, man. I just wanted to catch up with you and have you on the podcast because I think you're great. And much success. Keep on what you're doing. I'm over here clapping for you.
John, I'm so happy for you that you've got your life sorted over there, and I always look back on our time so fondly. You just got a new subscriber to your podcast. Love you. Thanks for having me on, and thanks for taking it easy on me.
My pleasure. All right, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Stay safe.
Take care.
Take another look and tell me that.
All right. Thank you, John Cho, for doing that. Look for him soon on a series on Netflix, I believe, which we can't talk about. But don't worry. You'll see him. I just want to say thank you again for John Cho for doing that. Now, Stamos, I don't want you to get jealous, but I also do another podcast. It's with another comedian named John Heffron.
Yeah, I watch it. I'm a big fan.
Thanks, buddy.
You notice I comment on there quite a bit.
Yeah, I like your comments.
Thank you.
I do see them, and I try to acknowledge them from time to time. And yes, you are correct. It was your yearbook that I was using.
87.
But I'm in that one, 87. I was an 8th grader in 87.
I was 6th.
86, 87.
6th grade.
Whichever one it was, I was in 8th grade. So thank you.
Yes.
But for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, it's called Heffron and Reap. Me and comedian John Heffron get together. We go live together on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and it's also a podcast that you can get anywhere you get podcasts. If you check out heffronandreap.com, you can see it. But I'm going to give you a little sample right now. For whatever reason, John Heffron started talking about this weird baby tooth that he still has. Check this out.
You see that right there?
Yeah, dude. What's going on? Yeah.
Okay. That's a baby tooth. I have a baby tooth in my mouth. See?
No, you don't.
Yeah. It's a baby tooth.
Shut your mouth. There's no way a 48-year-old John Heffron has a baby tooth left.
Yeah. Hey,
Are you part shark?
It's so see how it's anyway. It's done. It's I held it for this long. It's done.
What do you mean it's done?
I think it's too you can't really fill it and put cavity stuff in it because it's just
okay. I'm confused. When you said baby tooth, you were joking. It's like a small tooth.
No,
but real baby teeth fall out when you're like, 7 or 8 years old.
No, that tooth never fell out. So a teeth grew. No tooth grew behind it, and it just stayed. It just stayed so far for 50 years. It has held out. It's seen a lot of friends come and go. It's seen I still have this baby tooth. So, but I think it has to go just because I don't think you can fill it or, like put a filling. And it's always been smaller than the rest of my teeth, right? So it's but it's there. So my questions are.
That's amazing, dude. I love that. You've got.
What's the ratio? Like, what's the tooth fairy owe me for a for a 50-year-old. If a tooth fairy's paying, I don't even know what it is, $10 a tooth at 5 or 6 or whatever that math is.
Right, and you got to think of interest over the years too. And their baby teeth are more valuable now than they were when we were kids.
Lisa, there's not an adult tooth beneath. There's no tooth. So that also, the reason why I was so in tune into what your mom was doing, because I'm like, if I pull that, do I get another tooth in there, or am I just a guy without a tooth? And then now at my age, is this how long until I go and then drop my teeth into a Dixie? These are the little baby decisions that end up turning me into that guy. But full on baby tooth right there. Does
it give you any trouble?
It hurts right now, but it is what it is.
When's the last time you've seen a dentist?
It cries, it whines. Yeah.
Right. When's the last time you've seen a dentist?
I see a dentist on Monday because I needed some root canals, and I've waited for COVID. So I'm finally going in there. I paid for one root canal and crown, and the guy did they didn't do it right. Wow. So compound interest on a baby tooth is about 77%. Right? So
well, there's another lady who said her son also had a baby tooth at 19. One of our followers on Facebook, Jackie Betts, says her son had a baby tooth at 19. I didn't know this was possible.
Okay, but what if I rip it out, right? Listen, I get, I'm not the...
Right, okay, look.
I've always had like a childlike outlook, I think, on life. It has served me well in the past. Mm-hmm. Being my age, enjoying some of my hobbies and not being overly too manly or overly being too adult. I've always that's always just been me. What if you rip this baby tooth out, John Ray, and the next podcast I want to talk about European socialism and the stock market. And what if I change? What if this baby tooth is the thing?
Right. What if
maybe
it's a
growing
whole
up
new...
maybe is a bad thing, but what if you take out my baby tooth and I don't remember you and I'm very stoic all of a sudden and we will have none of those shenanigans and I don't like music and what if that? What if I become like the president? What if I just have no emotion, fun, just nothing, just because you took out this tooth?
Right. I'm assuming it's possible. I mean, if you have a baby tooth at this age, anything's possible. All right, we are back, and it's the moment we have all been waiting for. We have a marriage proposal that's going to go down on the show. Now, as you can see, we have a new guest sitting here at the mic. Please welcome to this table, intern Isiah. How are you?
I'm doing great.
A couple things. You look great, the Cobra Kai outfit. Thank you for putting it on. That's the theme of the show, so everyone's having to do this. So welcome. Now, this whole thing started with you, right? Your dad, right?
Yeah.
Came to me. Well, he sent me a Facebook message first saying, I want to propose to my girlfriend on the podcast. Mm-hmm. And I immediately went, yes, this is going to be podcast gold because I don't know hardly anything about your dad. Stamos doesn't. The Alan Jackson doesn't. You obviously do as your dad. But what are we thinking? Is the girlfriend going to say yes or no, or what's going to happen? Does she? First of all, she thinks that she is going to zoom into a Screen Actors Guild Residual segment. So we'll play with that for a minute, and then we'll do the scavenger hunt. Your dad has placed a love note somewhere in the house. Mm-hmm. She's going to find it, read it on the show, and in the letter is the proposal. Then we'll have your dad come in here. What's your dad's name?
Rick.
Rick. We'll have Rick come in here and ask
Tiara
for her hand in marriage, and we'll see how this goes. Should we right now make side bets?
I think we should.
What's the okay? Well, I feel like if you should go last since it's your dad.
Yeah.
The Alan Jackson, do you want in on this game at all?
I'm good. I'm going to pass. I'll let you go.
Alan's going to pass. Mark, what's your call?
Can you hear me?
We'll lean into the microphone. That'd be nice.
I'm going to go with a no.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Very pessimistic. That's right in your wheelhouse, though.
Yeah. I mean,
You're a very stick in the mud,
I am.
Debbie Downer kind of guy.
Very much so. So yeah, I'm going to go with no on that.
You've been married and divorced.
Right.
So you have a good sense. I have too.
Yeah.
You're saying no.
Yeah, it makes you a little bitter, so I'm going to say no.
Okay. Now, do I guess next?
Yeah, you go ahead
Well,
and
just
guess.
so there's a winner or a loser here. I'm gonna say yes. That way. Oh wait, I guess maybe's on the table. Anything could happen, right? Intern Isiah, what's going to happen here? What is Tiara? Tiara?
Yeah, Tiara.
What's Tiara going to say?
I think she'll say yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I have mixed feelings about
Talk it out.
I hope she says no because it'll be good for the podcast. But I think she'll say yes.
Well, what about your dad? Don't you want what's good for your dad?
Well, yeah,
as well?
that's what I'm saying. I think she'll say yes,
And that's what you want for him. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you
But I'm
like?
hoping
Marcus Stamos has a question. Thank you. Lean into the mic.
Sorry, we were just in the bathroom, and Isiah, he said, "I bet you $20." She says no.
Oh, interesting. So
I
now
changed
you
my
switched it.
mind. Yeah, I've been changing my mind.
That's okay.
Back and forth between yes and no.
Yeah. So you're right now, though. You're saying yes.
As of now, I'm
saying yes.
I'm
Mark is
switching to
saying
yes.
no. We've got 2 no's and a yes. Let's see what happens. I'm going to send her the Zoom link. And remember, right now, she thinks that she's going to play How Much is the Screen Actors Guild Residual check. I just sent her the link. Let's see what happens. Okay. And your dad is Rick. What we're going to do is have him come in here after I do this part with her. I'll have him walk in and confirm it, which means you're going to have to stand up and let him sit down. And since the theme is Cobra Kai, he's also wearing a Cobra Kai outfit.
All right,
which is
and
good.
she'll be able to see all 3 of you sitting at the table there. So
Okay, very good. So now we just wait for Tiara to zoom in to the show. Also, let her know there's no password. Right, Alan? There's no password on that?
correct.
Okay. All right, so I'll have the check in my hand. We'll actually get her guess. Might as well have her guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
See what she thinks. And I want to also give a shout out to Herschel Pinnell. This is your knife that you let us use to open up this box, which we've not opened this box yet. Don't forget, pretty soon we're going to open up a gift that was given to us by one of the top bumpkins Patreon supporters and just all-around swell human being. Samantha Dawn Kingston sent us something in the mail. Why don't you go ahead and look into it, Marcus? While we wait for Tiara, why don't you go ahead and open that up? Oh, look at this, dude! It is Halloween themed. You got some sugar skulls. Dude, that's awesome.
You got a note. You need to read
And we have a note here. Okay. Country-ish fellas. Happy Recording Tuesday. Hope y'all are doing well and enjoying this beautiful fall. In this box, y'all find one trick and lots of treats. Enjoy. Happy Halloween from your spooky fans, Samantha and Lewis Kingston. All right. Look at this. Another headband. Oh, that's great. This would go good with the Cobra Kai outfit because it's yellow. We got Pop Rocks. Now, my buddy John Heffern is going to love these Pop Rocks. We got something called Irish Accent Gum. Instant Irish Accent Gum. Oh, I can't wait. What is this? Let's read this. Hours of hilarious entertainment. Impress your boss. Fool your friends. That's hilarious. We got lots of candy. Look at this. All right. The One Chip Challenge.
Very hot.
Wow. Are we getting any response on the text message from Tiara? Mm-mm. Tell her, hit her up again. Say, ready when you are. All right, so this is a One Chip Challenge. And in this, oh, look at that. Oh, it's a taco pinata. This is a pinata, dude. A taco pinata, which means you bust that open and there's more candy in here. Wow, look at all this stuff.
Headband?
More, okay, lots of Smarties. Different. Oh, these have names on them. Just a lot of hocus pocus. Okay, that's what that one says. This one says trick or treat. This is a lot of candy. Here, yeah, why don't you wear this one, Isiah? Let's mix it up.
Matches the yellow.
Yeah, it matches the yellow. What else is in there?
It's just one.
And then what's this here?
Coffee crisp.
Coffee
Bunch of those
crisp.
in there.
Let me see the box.
Do you want me to take?
Sure. We got more candy. There's a Snickers Jack-o'-lanterns. My gosh. I'm never going to lose weight, dude. Between Samantha Dawn Kingston and my mom, always making stuff, always sending me treats,
Fried chicken.
and my lack of self-discipline, I will never, ever be the body shape or size or weight that I want to be, intern Isiah. All right. Open this one. It says Packy One Chip Challenge.
Did you
Okay.
go on to eat that?
I'll eat it.
Oh my God. Open that box up right now.
Here we go. She is here.
All right. Add her to the meeting. Admit. All righty then, Tiara. Can you connect your audio and your video?
Hi,
Hey there. Is this Tiara?
it is.
Wonderful. Thanks for zooming into the show. Can you turn your camera on? I know what that sound means. It means, ugh, I don't know how, or I don't look good right now. Why are you making me do this?
Yeah, I don't look good right now.
It's okay. I'm
here
sure
we
you
go.
look great, but we want to see you. Can you turn it on? Do you know how to do it?
Yes, doing it now.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm sitting here with Isiah, and we have a residual check in our hands, and we want your guess. I'll give you all the info once I see you pop up on the screen here.
Okay. Just a moment and.
Go ahead and open up that. Where's that thing?
Right here.
Give it back to Isiah. I want him to open it. Oh, how many chips are in there?
Just one.
Just one chip. Now read it first. What does it say?
It just
Give me
says-
some information on the chip.
It just says one chip. Oh.
All right. Mark's got
Hottest chip in the world.
the hottest chip in the world.
Pacquiao.
And you said you would eat it? Oh,
Yeah, I said. Do you want me to do it now? Do you want me to eat the chip now?
I'm getting nervous. Oh, there she
I
is.
say we wait till the end.
Wait,
for me
let's get her guess. Tiara, you look fantastic. What are you worried about?
Thanks. Yeah, I know. Just been with kids, and I just cooked dinner, and it's been a zoo today.
Well, that's all good. Well, right here, I've got in my hands a residual check. And I want you to guess how much it's for. This is for one episode of Eastbound and Down on HBO. Can you guess how much it is? It looks like she froze up, or is she just sitting still?
No, I don't see. I can see myself, but I don't see you.
Alan, did we lose? Let's try it again. It looks like maybe she hung up. Nope, there she's back.
Yeah.
All right. Can you see us now?
Yes.
Okay, so hi, this is me, John Reap. You've got intern Isiah right there, and over here is Marcus Stamos. You know who John Stamos is?
Yeah.
That's his brother, Marcus Stamos.
Oh, Uncle Jesse.
That's right. That's Uncle Jesse's brother right there.
Okay.
Uncle Marcus. So, can you tell me how much this check is for? It's for one episode of Eastbound and Down on HBO. One episode. I'll give you a clue.
Okay.
It's not a big check.
$2,000.
I love you. I love this woman right here. This is an optimist. See right there, that tells me a lot.
I'm a
She's
Libra.
You a Libra.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's an optimist. Unfortunately, this check is for $39.98.
Oh.
Oh. Way off. But we have another game that we're starting a brand new game right now. It's called Scavenger Hunt. Okay. And if you can find what I'm about to tell you to find, you're going to win a very big prize. Okay.
Okay.
So I need you, and I want you. Are you on your phone right now?
Yes.
Okay, so I want you to take your phone with you when you do this. But I want you to go to your bathroom and see if you can find me some perfume or body spray. If you can do that, a big prize is coming your way in 20 seconds.
All right.
We're going upstairs. We're going to the bathroom. And she's going to see if she can find body spray. Unfortunately, her guess for the Screen Actors Guild, and I like the attitude, way too high. Way too high.
Okay, clue 1, got it.
All right, what's in there?
It says.
What do you got? Is it a note or is it a? Oh yeah. Come on in here.
It's a note.
All right, can you read it to us?
Just years ago, I saw an angel. 2 years ago, I saw an angel walking towards me. I've never seen anything as beautiful as you, and still haven't. I thought it had to be a dream because you are one of a kind, and I've always dreamed of you, but never thought it would come true. Not a day goes by that you don't make me smile and laugh. You are perfect in every way to me. I loved you from day one and will always love you. Not a minute goes by that I'm not thinking about you. Will you do me the honor of starting a new chapter in our lives and taking my hand in marriage? Aw, yes.
Oh, she said yes. And look who's sitting right. By the way, I didn't write that. That was from your boyfriend, Rick. So you're saying yes to Rick, not me, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm going to start calling him Hubby.
What'd she say?
I'm going to start calling him Hubby.
Hubby!
Hubby!
Look, Rick, congratulations. She said yes. What are you going to do? When's the wedding?
I don't know. We haven't figured that one out yet.
Lean into the microphone. Get in here close and look at your fiance. You guys are officially engaged because she said yes. You have a fiance. You have a fiance. It's a yes.
Love you, baby.
I love you too, honey.
Now, Tiara, did you expect anything like this from this Zoom call?
No.
Were you totally surprised?
Yes.
We are all so happy and relieved that you said yes because we had bets on what the we had bets on what you were going to say. We had one person that thought you were going to say no, and it's Mr. Stick in the Mud Stamos. We're happy that he was wrong and you said yes. So this is congratulations, you guys.
Aww.
Now, Rick, do you have any kind of plans in mind? Not that you've made any plans, but in your brain, have you thought out like where we're going to get married, what we're going to do for the honeymoon, all that stuff? Lean into the mic when you tell me that.
Well, I think you'd be the preacher, so.
Oh, I'm going to be the preacher. Tiara, do you mind if I'm the one who does the nuptials?
No, not at all.
I gotta go online and get my preacher's license.
Preacher's license.
Yeah. Tiara, have you been married before?
Yes.
How many times?
One.
One before, and you?
Once.
One before. Okay, this is great. My brother is also about to get married for the 3rd time. So congratulations. This is only your 2nd.
And last.
Yeah.
And last.
Yep.
Now, what do you think of Mr. Isiah over here? He's a great intern. He's now going to be your stepson. What do we think of this?
We mesh well, so he's also born in September, so we have that in common.
Okay, and, Isiah, lean in here. Yeah, I think. What are you? Well, first of all, I think Did you bring one of her kids to the yard sale?
Yes, I brought Tylen.
Tylen?
Yeah.
So I met Tylen.
Talon, like an eagle talon.
Talon. Oh, I thought you said Tylen. You got to fix this. Talon. Say it again.
Tylen.
No, Talon. Say the word towel.
Tylen.
We're gonna work on his pronunciation of Talon's name. He likes to say Talon, like the country. But no, Isiah, are you excited?
Yeah, I'm happy for y'all.
You said yes.
Oh, thanks. And he's the sweetest boy.
He is the sweetest boy. He's a great intern. And do you like the Cobra Kai outfits?
Yeah.
See,
Are they going to wear that when we get married?
we all dressed up for this moment, and yes, I'll wear it. If I'm going to be the one doing the ceremony, I'm going to be dressed as a Cobra Kai. Let's just keep the Cobra Kai thing going forever. And
Yeah, we're just
Cobra Kai, no mercy. Say yes, or your leg will get swept. Congratulations. Now, Tiara, do you have anything in mind? I know this was out of left field. You weren't ready for it. Do you have any kind of requirements that you need from Rick before you get married?
No.
Bam.
He does everything right. So,
That's
and I
great.
think that he should teach a class to other men about how to date someone properly.
Wow. What such high regards. Could you teach a class?
Well, it's not usual that a man accepts your child so quickly and so warmly and is good to him. So he's good to both of us.
Man, that's great. I am so happy for you guys. I really had no clue how this was going to go. I was worried. I was worried it was going to be like oh, hell no. But this turned out great. All right. Well, just know that we here at Country-ish is happy for you. And this is going to be on our podcast. And now I know you will be a new follower and listener. And don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, and share. And thank you, Rick. And thank you, Tiara. Congratulations, everybody. Come on, let's clap
Thank
for it.
you.
Let us know when you set a date. All right, because we're gonna stay on top of this. Let us know when you set a date, and I'll get to work on my preacher's license, I guess.
the license to wed.
That's right. Okay, folks, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back with more Country-ish after this. If you love this podcast and you love wearing shirts, well, we got something for you. If you go to countryishpodcast.com, click on merchandise, it'll take you to my store, and we have an awesome t-shirt for you. It's a Country-ish podcast t-shirt. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Also, it's got the website on there. It's a soft tee, very soft, feels good on your skin. And it helps us keep the lights on here at the studio. So check out countryishpodcast.com, click on merchandise, get yourself a t-shirt, and know that I love you. All right, we're back. Thanks for hanging in there. Congratulations, Rick and Tiara and Isiah. Look at this. You're going to have you're going to have a stepmom, you're going to have a stepbrother.
Yep.
What's his name?
Talon.
That's correct. You have to teach your dad how to pronounce Talon.
Dad has that Southwest
He likes to say
Virginia
Talon.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm happy for you guys. But during the course of all this, we opened up Samantha Dawn Kingston's gift. Thank you, Samantha Dawn Kingston. We've got this. I don't know if you saw this. This is a taco piñata. And once you open it, there's probably more candy in there. I don't know what's in there, if we should open it. Because I kind of don't want to ruin the shell. But what was in there was this bad boy. One chip challenge. See that right there? It's the one chip challenge. You versus the Reaper. And Isiah said he would eat it. And here's what to expect. Made with Carolina Reaper pepper, scorpion pepper, and Sichuan, I don't know how to pronounce that. Szechuan peppercorn. This chip was created for the sheer pleasure of intense heat and pain. There is no way in Hades that I'm eating this. You have offered up yourself to eat it.
I'll eat it.
Let's do it.
You're a crazy man, and I like it, Isiah. But I don't think we should eat it on this episode because we're already getting to the end of this episode, and we've got a shell for it. We can save it for the next episode. So that's what I want you to know at home. You got to come back for next week's episode. Intern Isiah is going to eat the one chip. I tell you what, I'll take a bite of it. You're going to eat most of it.
We'll half it.
When I say take a bite, I don't even mean a bite. I'm gonna take off a
like
little
a corner piece.
Yeah, and just I'm gonna go like this. Yeah, and see what happens. But you're eating it. I don't do hot stuff, and I need one of us needs to live to keep doing the podcast.
I don't eat hot stuff either.
Why did you offer so quickly without thinking?
I'm not a wuss.
Isiah, it's a good thing I can't fire you because you're just an intern. Maybe I am a wuss, but look, come back for next week. Me and intern Isiah. One of us is going to eat a lot of it. One of us is going to taste it. Stamos, do you want to be a part of this?
No, I smell it, and it's on my fingers.
No, Sebastian will be here next week. He does eat hot stuff. Maybe I'll make him have a bite. Maybe we'll split this 3 ways. Either way, come back next week because next week we're going to go live. That's right. Starting next Tuesday, this podcast is going to be live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So make sure you follow us on all those social medias, and you can watch this thing go down live. It's also going to stay as a podcast that you can hear for your enjoyment anytime you want to, coming out on Fridays. But basically, starting Tuesday, we do it live, and then Friday, the audio-only thing comes out. Stay tuned. This thing's growing. We want more people to see it. Rate, review, subscribe, and share. I think we've done a great job today. What a crazy, crazy episode this has been. I'm glad you guys were here for it. But as always, I tell people to go to johnreap.com. I'm going back on the road, guys. I know, right? Don't worry. It's not till most of it's 2021. But if you go to johnreap.com, and you click on tour dates, you can see that I've got new tour dates right now. The next gig that I'm going to be doing is in Toledo, Ohio. Basically, it's Perrysburg, Ohio. It's the Funny Bone. I'll be there October 29, 30, and 31. Go to johnreap.com, click on tour dates for tickets. But also, you can see if you scroll down there, I'm going to be, what else we got? Let's see here. Alan is scrolling. We got Nashville coming up at the end of the year. We have Liberty Township Funny Bone added in January. Basically, a lot of January gigs. Liberty Township, Ohio, Funny Bone. Then Des Moines, Iowa, Funny Bone in January. Omaha, Nebraska, Funny Bone in January. Lots of stuff coming up. Tour's back on. I'm getting back out there. So look for me. Also, don't forget, I still have Ginger Beard Man available everywhere. You would, that's Amazon Prime, actually. I'm doing TikToks, doing cameos, Ginger Beard Man on Amazon Prime, Ginger Payne album on YouTube, and Country-ish Podcast. That's right. Go to countryishpodcast.com. If you go to countryishpodcast.com, you can watch it and listen to it, either or, from the website. It's the best way to tell people about the podcast. Some people don't understand what a podcast is. Just tell them it's a show you can watch anytime you want or listen to. And to go to countryishpodcast.com. We got old episodes. There's ways that you can support. If you click on support, it will take you to our Patreon page. That's how you support. And there's different rewards for different levels of support. So do all that and know that I love you. All right? Should we wrap it up, Isiah?
Let's wrap it up.
Stamos?
Yes.
All right. For Marcus Stamos, for the Alan Jackson, for intern Isiah, for Rick and Tiara, I'm John Reap. Bicycle.
Life on the farm is kind of laid back, but I wouldn't know that I'm from a cul-de-sac. Don't chew tobacco and I don't smoke crack. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I said the kind of life never did me no harm, but I do know a guy with only one arm. Keep your fancy smartphones and your self-parked cars. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well,
Well, I got a podcast that'll make you giggle. It ain't number one, it's right in the middle. The town's not big, but it ain't too little. It's time for Country-ish. Go on, dude.
Hey everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite, and all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you.
Oh.